Buffalo Fanatics, what's going on? This is Pierre the Kingpin, and I wanted to talk to you today about Cigars International, which is the ultimate destination for premium homemade cigars. Known as the industry leader, Cigars International offers the largest selection, unbeatable prices, and a customer service experience that's second to none. Whether you're new to cigars or a seasoned vet, Cigars International makes enjoying cigars easy, approachable, and fun. Cigars International is the go-to retailer for all things cigars, with the biggest selection of premium homemade cigars available anywhere. Cigars International offers unbeatable deals and discounts, making it easy to stock up on your favorite or try something new without breaking the bank. With fast free shipping and their 100% satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence knowing that Cigars International stands behind every order. They have good relationship with vendors that helps provide great low prices. Whether you're new to cigars or a seasoned pro, Cigars International makes it easy to find the right cigar with helpful guides, staff reviews, and expert advice. It's not just about cigars. Cigars International also offers a wide range of accessories and more to elevate your smoking experience. Check out the great deals every day at cigarsinternational.com. That's cigars, CIGARS, international.com. Use code FANATICS at checkout for 20% off your order of $50 or more, plus free shipping. Or visit www.cigarsinternational.com/fanatics, and the discount will automatically apply. Again, use code FANATICS at checkout for 20% off your order of $50 or more, plus free shipping. Or visit www.cigarsinternational.com/fanatics, and the discount will automatically apply.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy back at it again, twice in a row. What's happening, folks? Well, this is not going to be a long show. This is just going to be a fun kind of dive into the schedule. This is nothing new. This is nothing insane and crazy where we're like, wow, we're losing our minds. But I figured it would come on and just chat with y'all and dissect some of these games that we were playing and how fun and interesting this season is gonna be. What's up, everybody? I'm not used to being on a Thursday night, but I mean, I might as well jump on and say what's up to y'all. And let's look into the damn freaking schedule, folks. If you guys are tuned in for the very first time, you guys are wondering who the heck I am. This is Rico. This is the Rico Report, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics, the #1 podcast for FanSided. So let's jump right into it, man. Let's jump right into it because Week 1, I didn't expect it. Yeah, just the other day I was saying, man, just give us a cakewalk. Give us the Jaguars. Just kind of let us dip our toes in the victory column, and we need to repay. Pay back the Jaguars or some other team that that took a W against us. Nope. You know what these guys do? They put us up against the freaking Rams, the Super Bowl champion Rams. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald, Coach McVay. That's a big squad. they're putting us up against. And you know what? We don't have a choice. If we want to be, listen, this is a prime opportunity, because I don't know if you guys felt this way, but I certainly felt this way. I felt if we beat the Kansas City Chiefs last year, we were winning the whole Super Bowl. I didn't care who we were going to play. And this will be an opportunity to prove that to a lot of people and say, you know what? These Bills took down the Rams. That would have been your Super Bowl winner. And we have an opportunity to take on not only the Rams, but we got the Bengals this year as well. Boy, this is one of those. If it happened, this would have been the result. Fellas, ladies, we've got 5 prime time games. RIP to all my personal days. Listen, my personal days, I usually, you know what I'm saying, I double back, and I usually kind of carry over my personal days. I carry over so I have enough. Last year killed me with the amount of primetime games we had. And guess what? It doesn't change this. So I got 5 days allocated straight to freaking primetime games. And let's do it. You know what I mean? I'm just as excited to freaking make this happen. My golly, this is something else. So folks, we've got an interesting season. So let's kind of dissect. First and foremost, let me show you something here. It's going to be very difficult to see that, but strength of schedule. And the strength of schedule right now has the Bills right in the middle of the pack. Nothing too crazy hard and not an easy schedule. The team with the easiest schedule, and I don't really believe in this crap because at any given Sunday, anything can happen, but the team with the easiest schedule is the Washington Commanders with, I believe, a 46% win rate, opponent win rate. And then you've got the Bills right in that 51 percentile. And then the team with the hardest schedule are the LA Rams, followed by the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I thought the Chiefs were going to be the team with the hardest, but it looks as though it's going to be the Rams. So look out. Ladies and gentlemen, look out. By the way, tuned in for the first time, smash that like real quick. It's the Buffalo Bills schedule release. Which game are you guys looking forward to? Which one? Which of the 5 primetime games are you looking forward to? Right? NFL.com's top 5 games this year. They have the Bills twice on that list. And the one game that they're looking forward to seeing once again is the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. But guess what? That's not it. We're not done. They got us up again for one of the top games in the league when we face the Green Bay Packers. How exciting is that? Folks, every team that you see up there is unreal, right? Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, the Denver Broncos, you got the Chargers, and you got the Raiders. Look how many AFC teams are on that list. Look how many AFC teams on that list compared to the NFC teams. It goes to tell you how crazy this AFC is, how crazy this league is going to be, and it's just insane. It's insane, man. So let's dive into the schedule. So first things first, Thursday night against the Rams. Now let me bring this back. That's matchups galore, right? Cooper Kupp, Kaiir Elam. You know what I mean? So there's no Robert Woods. Robert Woods isn't there. OBJ, who knows what's going to be happening with OBJ? So to be quite honest, Cooper Kupp is that guy, that he's the main juggernaut piece on that team. Well, I guess these are the reasons that Bean was like, we can't go into this season without a corner that can match up with the bigger receivers that are out there. And Cooper Kupp ain't no small guy. So here comes Kaiir Elam. Press monster Kaiir Elam. This is where he has the most success, in press. So can you imagine him following Cooper wherever Cooper goes? You know what? I'm following your ass. And guess what? I'm man-to-man with you. You're going to have to really beat me. Now, Cooper Kupp is elite receiver. He's an elite receiver. That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie corner to cover Cooper Kupp. But that's why you get drafted in the first round. You get drafted in the first round to be a difference maker. So Kyer's going to have his hands full. But the great thing about this is we've got two guys in the back on the back end in Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. If Jordan Poyer gets his deal, that'll ease the blow. That'll ease the blow 100%. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. By the way, we got a shout out from my man Sonny Lamont. What up, Sonny Lamont? He goes, "Hey Rico, hello from Alaska. What up, fam? What's going on way out there? I'm going to attend the Titans at Bills on Monday night in Buffalo. Let's effing go. Second game live for me. Sweet, dude." With this Tuesday night game, man, it's got me and the BF crew thinking. We're talking right now. Which game are we going to? So it's happening. The game is happening, and the game is happening for a very sentimental and deep reasoning, which we will explain that when the time is right. But it's happening. The whole BF crew is going to a game. We just don't know which one. Is it Thursday night? Is it the Tuesday night against the Titans? Do we wait a little longer? I mean, shoot, we're all over the place, right? But this Rams game is going to be fun. And here's the beautiful thing, right? Von Miller is on the Bills right now. Von Miller gets to go up against the team that he won a Super Bowl with. You feel me? So there's some storylines in this thing. There's some storylines. I got people putting Matthew Stafford in a top 10 and a top 5 list. He's a top 5 quarterback. I don't know about that, folks. There's some really good quarterbacks in there, and I'm not taking anything away from Matthew Stafford. He can play. He's a baller. But top 5? I don't know about that. I'm not sure. He's definitely a top 10 for sure. Top 5, I'm not sure. But the storylines in this game is gonna be nuts. Von Miller, you know, saying against his former team. Aaron Donald, the last time Aaron Donald played us, he was a freaking wrecking machine. He was a wrecking ball. The last time we played, we took down the Rams last second. You know what I'm saying? There was some controversy. You got Jalen Ramsey on the other squad that's going to be going up against, you know what I mean, Stephon Diggs, who is going to be going at our guy, Gabriel Davis. Now we got Jamison Crowder on the squad. We got James Cook in the back. We got Devin Singletary coming back. Zach Moss is going to be in the fold. Dawson. Fam, it's going to be fun. That's going to be a Thursday night thriller. Ooh, we got a Thursday night thriller coming on Thursday night. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. So let us get back to talking schedule here. So and I see the chat is bumping right now, but let me I gotta go back in and out, so I can't see the chat while I'm putting the pictures up. So forgive me while I'm in and out. So game 1, obviously we got the Rams. Then we're back at it again on Primetime against the Titans. Now, this is not the same Titans. They've lost some pieces. They don't have the same piece. I mean, don't get me wrong. A.J. Brown, that boy was a problem for us. It was very difficult for us to contain that man because he was just too strong. Too strong. Sometimes when you got guys that are just that menacing, it's hard to contain them. And we had an issue with containing that man. King Henry. He gashed us for a big old run. And that's the thing with King Henry. You may stop him for 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying? But it's a big fight. It's a long fight. It's a 12-round fight. And just because you know what I mean, you keep the points up and the judges don't know what's going on, at that 12th round, when he knocks you on your ass, it's over with. And if you can't get back up, it's over with. And that's exactly what King Henry did to us, right? Pounded up the gut, pounded up the gut, and then breaks up a seam and he's gone. And that's what breaks the game open. So we've now shored up that line to make sure that we do not let those things happen. Not only that, Tannehill doesn't have A.J. Brown, but Tannehill has Robert Woods. Robert Woods is on that squad, and we respect and we like Robert Woods a lot. I mean, former Buffalo Bill, I mean, we've always liked Robert Woods. There's no hate ever against a Robert Woods. That guy's just nice like that. Now, and they've got rookie receiver Chris Olave. And Chris Olave, they say that Chris Olave is another type of A.J. Brown type of guy, big, strong receiver that can run, right? Like a Deebo Samuels type. So, is it Chris Olave? I think they got, or is it Treylon Burks? Forgive me if I didn't get it right. I thought it was Olave. You guys let me know in the chat because I know you guys probably will know more than I will in this one. But this is going to be a fun game. So Rams number 1, and then we've got the Titans number 2. So 2 back-to-back primetime games. Here's the deal. 2 things that stand out to me when I see 2 primetime games. The Bills have arrived. we are must-see TV. It's just what it is. We're must-see TV. Here's the problem. David Koulis just said it. Ticket prices are freaking through the roof. Through the roof. Holy crow. Yikes. And we're still in our old stadium. Wait until we get the brand new stadium. I don't know if you and I are be able to go to these games, man. It's going to be insane. I'm gonna tell you right now. We have a dear friend of ours, Krista. I gotta call you out, my girl. Not call you up, but I mean I gotta say it. I don't know if you're gonna be mad at me for saying this, but okay. Listen, it's a unique household. I'll tell you. Her and her father are big Bills fans, huge, which I love her for it. Thank you, guys. I said Chris Olave. I meant to say Treylon Burks. Thank you for that. So yeah, Olave went to the Saints. That's right. Thank you guys for that. So Krista bought 2 tickets to the Rams and Bills game. Why? Why is this game significant? Obviously, it's primetime. But her husband and her son are Rams fans, and they won the damn Super Bowl last year, so they were just losing their minds. So the Bills and Rams, oh, this is it, man. This is like a Super Bowl. So Krista just bought 2 tickets to that. And those 2 tickets alone, and that's not even getting to the game. That's just the tickets. That's like $600 USD. I put your business out there, girl. I'm sorry. I apologize. But golly, that's pricey. USD, folks. Man. And from Canadians, man, that conversion rate is killer. It is killer. So that being said, man, tickets are gonna be nasty, man. Someone said tickets are free if you just watch it on TV. You're a fool. You know what? In the comfort of your own home, you're damn right. But boy, oh boy, that's gonna be fun. A fun-filled game for both. So, anyways, game 2, Titans. Then we faced the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins, right? So right now we have a tough game against the Rams, a tough game against the Titans, and then we go against the new revamped Miami Dolphins. And then we face the freaking Ravens right after that. Yo, and then the freaking Steelers right after that. And yo, are they trying to kill us? They're trying to kill us with this damn schedule? Yo, they gave us AFC North twice in a row, and then we go to the West. And then they give us a bye week in week 7. And then we have a whole lot of football after that. OMG, folks. OMG. This is going to be something. Wow. So, Rams, Titans, Dolphins, first 3 games, right? And we always talk about breaking this down into 4 quarters, right? So, you got your Rams, Titans in the first quarter, you got your Dolphins, and then you got your freaking Ravens with a pissed off, in my opinion, motivated Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson, the last time we played Lamar Jackson, I think we all know what happened there. Pick 6 pretty much ended any conversation about them moving on. That pick 6 from Teron Johnson took it right to the house. That ended any conversation of you. So there's gonna be a pissed off Baltimore Ravens team, a Baltimore Ravens team that had a fantastic draft defensively. So that is always going to be a tough matchup. That's going to be a tough matchup. But fortunately and unfortunately for them, they didn't really do too much on the offensive side of the ball. They lost Hollywood Brown. They obviously have the best tight end in the game. Well, one of the best tight ends in the game in Andrews. They got a bevy of running backs. 2 of them are coming off of big-time injuries, so we don't know how that's going to play out. But defensively, they're going to be nice. Offensively, there's still a lot of question marks. But, man, it's going to be interesting to see how this whole schedule plays out. So the first 4 games, Rams, Titans, Dolphins, Ravens. So you guys let me know, what is our record in those first 4 games? Those first 4 games. You talk to me, let me know, and then we're gonna come back and we'll talk about it. So then We start off the second quarter with the Steelers. We got to pay them back. We have to pay them back. We got KC. So the second half, the second quarter of the season, that's redemption. We need to pay back the damn Steelers. I don't give a damn who's quarterbacking, if it's Kenny Pickett or if it's Mitch Trubisky. We don't give a damn. We're gonna be coming after your ass, and we got to make sure that we repay you for that week 1 loss that we had no business losing. No business losing. We should have won that game, but here we are. So we gotta face the damn Steelers. Then we got to go up against Kansas City. Payback. It's a 4:25. This is an afternoon game. All right. So now we relax. We're on 1 o'clock games. 1 o'clock games against the Dolphins. 1 o'clock against the Ravens. 1 against the Pitt. Okay, so we're now back to normal, regular schedule program. Then we go afternoon game against Kansas City. We need that game. I don't give a damn what anybody tells me. No Tyreek Hill. You're gonna have to show me what you got without Tyreek Hill. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. We got to. Then we hit the bye. I don't like the fact that we have that bye that early. That is an early bye, folks. That's a very early bye. I'm not a fan of that. I wish we had a little later, but it is what it is, right? But here's the interesting part in this whole thing. And I want to see y'all when I say this, right? Looking at the schedule, first 4 games, we got it. There's a chance that Trey White comes back after the bye. So look at week 7. He comes back for the week 8 matchup against Green Bay, which is a primetime game. So we have to be excited about that. So that gives Kyer Elam 6 games to kind of get his feet wet. Dane Jackson gets 6 games to get his feet wet, depending if we do bring in a free agent or not. And then Trey White returns potentially for the Green Bay game. If he doesn't come back for Green Bay, he's not ready enough, and shoot, then we'll see. I'm going to see if I can try to bring my man Alex Lucci on, and he can give us a better idea of when we could expect Trey White back. But the word was maybe 6 weeks. So week 8, him coming back week 8 makes a lot of sense against Green Bay, right? So Steelers, Kansas City, then we got the bye, and then we've got Green Bay. How you guys feel about that? How do we finish off and do well on that one? So you guys let me look at that record, see if who we beaten, who we losing to, and we go from there. So this is where the schedule kind of starts to get interesting. We got the Jets, we got the Vikes, and then what is that? Is that the Browns? We got the Browns. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. And I got news for you guys with Deshaun Watson allegedly, and then we got the Lions. That's an interesting stretch right there. Now that Lions game, that's Thanksgiving. So that's a 12:30 game. So we got to be ready to, get busy on Thanksgiving. Grab that turkey leg, boy. We're going for number 2. We're going for victory number 2. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure that we represent when we face teams on Thanksgiving. By the way, shout out to each and every one of you guys tuned in. We got over 300 people watching from Facebook and YouTube. Salute, smash that like while you guys are in here. Let's talk about it. Get your comments in, and let's get this thing popping, right? So, looking at the next slate of games: Jets, Vikes, Browns, and Lions. Now, there's a 12:30 game against the Lions. So, let me go back to the schedule so you guys can see that. And then we've got 1 o'clock games, so we're good. So the only primetime game we have was against the Green Bay Packers, and then we're kind of chilling for a little bit against the Vikes, the Browns against the Lions, and then we got the Patriots. Of course, they make the Patriots a primetime game, and I'm all about it. We need to face Macaroni Jones. Then we got the Jets following. Geez, they make us go right back to the AFC. We played the Patriots, Jets, and Dolphins back to back to back. Yo, who is in charge of making this damn schedule? I'll tell you, right? And then we got the Chicago Bears. I mean, the Bears are the Bears. I mean, I don't know what's going on with them. Then we got the Bengals, right? And that's a primetime game again. And then we finish off the season against the Patriots. Of course, they'd love to just do that to us, huh? Give us the Patriots at the end. So, and they haven't really scheduled that. That's probably going to be a flex schedule, and then we'll go from there. So here it is, folks. This is an interesting schedule. An interesting schedule. Where do we fall in these schedules? I'm going to go over them with you. You guys let me know. We got a super chat coming from my man, Dante Jenkins. What up, Dante? Dante says, hey, he says he sees us going 17-3 with a ring. We sweep the AFC and NFC North. Book it. Ooh, those are fighting words, boy. Those are fighting words. Noodle Arm Mac Jones. Man, we call him Macaroni Jones. We already know about that. And Macaroni Jones is going to have to see us. And that's the thing about Macaroni Jones, man. Macaroni Jones can't escape us. He's got to see us twice, no matter what. Sorry, bro. You're going to get these hands. You're going to get these hands. And I know you're going to be pissed off. I know Bill Belichick is going to be pissed off, but I don't think you guys did enough to repay or try to get redemption. You didn't do enough. While the Bills added pieces that help the team and fill holes on the squad, y'all sitting there bullshitting, drafting two running backs in your draft. You draft a freaking old lineman in the first round. Fam, y'all are tripping. Yo, you Patriots are tripping. And you know what I mean? I'll be surprised if the Jets don't leap your ass and you guys are the fourth team in the AFC. I'm telling you, I'm not even capping, man. You guys might be the fourth team in the AFC East. You guys didn't do anything. You guys had a joke of a damn draft, and we'll see. But I'll never count out Bill Belichick. That boy, he's nasty like that. So here's the deal, folks. 5 primetime games. 5 of them. That's crazy. When's the last time we had these? I mean, it's been a while. So you guys would have to tell me when you've had or when you remember us having a primetime game like that. So Rams primetime, Titans primetime. We got Green Bay. We got a primetime game against Green Bay. And then we're back at it again, primetime against the Lions. And then we're back at it again against the Patriots. Shit, I don't even consider the Lions. I guess they don't call that prime time. I guess everybody's gonna be able to see that. So Patriots, and then we got the Bengals prime time. Whew. Boy, oh boy, they want to see what the Bills. Listen, this year is a great opportunity for the whole league to find out if these Bills would have won the Super Bowl last year. If we come out and we wipe the Rams week 1, we wipe them clean, they're going to be like, holy shit, the Bills are the team to beat. That's your Super Bowl contender. They just beat your Super Bowl champs, Rams. And then we go in and take down the Titans. That's a strong 2-0 against 2 good teams, 2 playoff teams. Then they get us going against the MVP. No Devontae Adams, but they got us going against the MVP and Aaron Rodgers. And then we go against the freaking Super Bowl contenders in the Bengals. And then on top of that, we get the Patriots. Obviously, it's going to be primetime against Bill Belichick. Fam, they are testing the Bills. This schedule is like, all right, we've been hearing a lot of talk. A lot of people see that you guys are going to be doing big things. Show us what you got. These are all the teams that were something last year. Prove it to us. Prove it to us. Are you guys a bunch of frauds, or are you guys the real deal? Because we had some moments where we were kind of looking fraudulent last year. Not gonna lie, we had some moments where we were kind of like, we have the number 1 defense, but who did we play? That was always the question. Who did we play? Well, guess what? We are playing some people this year. We've got the middle of the pack, hardest schedule, I guess, strength of schedule. We're middle of the pack. So it's not like we're killing the game. It's just we're middle of the pack. So let's go over this again. And we can kind of touch on some matchups. We can kind of touch on some matchups too, right? So Rams. All I need to see from you guys are a W or an L in the column. Be objective. Don't be a homer. Take your homer glasses off and let's be objective here. Ismael Manero, the 2 number 1 seeds last season, week 1 and 2. I'm telling you, man. Yo, the league is saying, they're sending a message. The message is, we've been hearing a lot of people talk. We've been hearing all this chatter. You need to prove to me, and you need to prove to us execs that make this schedule, and prove to a whole lot of people around the world that you guys are actually the real deal. Maybe we got robbed from seeing you guys in the NFL, in the NFL Super Bowl last year. Maybe that coin toss and the whole situation, maybe that was an issue. So now you're going to have to prove it to us. Prove it to us now. Could you have beaten the teams that were in the Super Bowl? So I'm going to give you one of them, the one that actually won it in week 1, and then the contender way later on in week 16. And then everything in between, you guys can prove it. Oh, yeah, by the way, in between, you got Green Bay, you got the Patriots, you got the Miami Dolphins, you got the freaking Steelers, you got Kansas City, you got the Ravens. I mean, shit. Do what you do. It's going to be tough, man. So I named the team. You guys give me a W or an L. Simple as that. Let's see where we stand. So Rams, week 1, Thursday Night Football, W or L? What are you guys thinking? Well, here's the deal. If I'm going to if I'm going to stay true to it, and I truly believe that we would have beat the Rams if we played them, because I think we would have beat the Bengals, and I think we just matched up better. I say that's a W. I say we beat the Rams and we show them like we're that team. So W for me. You guys in for W? Let's see our whole bunch of W's. Let's go. All right. And by the way, if you guys are watching this right now, in the chat, give me your opinions. If you have any questions, concerns, drop them in here. We're just going to talk about W's and L's, right? If you're rewatching this in the playlist, right? In the comment section, give us your prediction, your record predictions, and then we'll go from there. Let's go. Tennessee Titans. I say we win that game. I think it's a payback. They don't have nearly the weapons they had last year, and I think that we got better. And I don't think that they're the same team. They've lost a lot of players in that squad. And yes, they had a lot of injuries last year, but I don't give a damn. We're taking that. That's a W for me. I'm taking that. So we're 2-0. Dolphins. The Dolphins. Give me the W. Give me the W early. I'm going to take that W early. I think we've got momentum with the Rams and Titans. And Tua, it's Tua. Tua's he's the X factor. Defensively, the Dolphins are nice. Defensively, they're a good squad. But the freaking X factor is Tua Tagovailoa. And I'm sorry, but I'm taking that W. So we're now 3-0. Ravens. I love Lamar Jackson. I just don't think they have enough offensively. And you're starting to hear, I was actually in a Ravens chat. And I was just listening to I was in a Ravens Spaces, and they were talking about the players are just sick. Like Hollywood Brown didn't leave. A lot of people, Hollywood Brown left because of Lamar Jackson. No, he left because of freaking Greg Roman. Greg Roman, like if you want success as a receiver in that offense, it's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen because he's a run first oriented guy. Now, is it Greg Roman's fault? Is it because he's got Lamar Jackson as his quarterback? But Lamar Jackson is a former MVP. Dude threw 36 touchdown passes. Not like he can't throw the football. But I don't give a damn. I'm taking my damn Bills over the Ravens. I'm just sorry. I just feel like our Bills team is that nice. So we start off the first 4 games 4-0. It's legitimate. I'm making legitimate cases. I just don't think the Ravens are good enough yet. They lost some pieces on the offensive side of the ball. The Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa, I just don't see him going toe-to-toe, blow for blow with Josh Allen. I just can't see it happening. I don't care if you got Jalen Waddle. I don't care if you got Gesicki. I don't care if you got Mostert, which I love Mostert. I don't give a damn who you have over there. You have Tagovailoa as your quarterback, and I'm not. If I'm picking those 2 quarterbacks, I'm sorry. I trust my guy over your guy. I'm just being real. All right. So 4-0. Steelers, we're taking that. Tomlin is a very good coach, but you got Mitchell Trubisky, and no disrespect to Mitchell Trubisky, but it's Mitchell Trubisky. You know what I'm saying? And I won't trust Mr. Trubisky. They got a good offensive game. They got a great running back there. They got great receivers. They added one in the draft. They got freaking Claypool. They got Deontay Johnson. They got a good tight end and Freiermuth. I mean, they got some good pieces out there. But it comes down to who's your quarterback, and the pieces that I have on my squad, I think is going to affect yours more than you guys will ours. TJ Watt is a baller. That boy is going to be a freaking menace. But guess what? I'm sorry. I'm going to take my squad over the Steelers. And the Steelers, it comes down to who's your quarterback. And I'm taking mine over yours. Mitchell Trubisky doesn't do it for me. You're not going to go blow for blow. I'm sorry. You just can't. So give me the W versus the Steelers. Now, Kansas City. Help me out, guys. Are you guys helping me out? Am I wrong with my assessment? I got us a win against the Rams, a win against the Titans, a win against the Dolphins, win against the Ravens, Steelers. I got to win. And this is now after draft. This is after free agency, what we've done. So this is how I see things right now. So we're 5-0 at this point. Kansas City. Are we beating Kansas City? We've done it before. We did it in the regular season. W or L against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm actually going to leave this one up to you guys. Are we beating Kansas City? They had a great draft. They picked up some great pieces. They don't have Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill scares the heck out of a whole lot of people with Patrick Mahomes. I say that with keyword with, because those two together are a problem. This is going to be the first time we don't see these guys together. Is it going to be the same effect? Are we shook from anybody else on that squad? Shit, give me that W. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. This is not homerism. I think we take this. I think we take this dub. We were meant to beat you guys last year. You know what I'm saying? Technicalities got in the way, and y'all advanced, and then you poo-pooed the bet against the Bengals, which we would have never poo-pooed the bet against the Bengals. So I'm looking at the chat right now, and I see more W's than L's. I see more W's than L's, and that's why I went with the W. That's why I went with the W. I took my feelings out of it. I went with the W. Walter Scales comes in with a comment and says, "Hey, we'll beat Kansas City. This team is sick of the 13 seconds talk, so they will be more invested in this game." I'm going to have to agree with you. So, Kansas City. Then we go to Green Bay. Green Bay, this is prime time. Mind you, this is after the bye. We play Kansas City, then we have the bye week, week 7. Trey White potentially comes back this game. I'm not saying he is, but he potentially comes back. Devontae Adams is no longer on this team. That makes a huge difference. Aaron Rodgers is a former MVP. Is he the same without Devontae Adams? I mean, he's a baller regardless. Do we lose to this Green Bay Packers team coming off the bye? I'm going off the chat, and the chat is telling me it's a W. So, so right now the Bills are 7-0. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? You know, there's always a game that's a throwaway game, right? That one game that we weren't supposed to lose, and we lose that game. Have we had that game yet, or is this game coming up? Here we go. We're going into the third quarter of the season. We got the Jets. What's up, baby? What are we doing? Are we liking the win against the Jets? Is Zach Wilson enough? I'm not feeling the Jets. You ain't doing it for me. Then we got the Vikes. How about that, right? James Cook, Dalvin Cook. It's going to be Kirk Cousins against Josh Allen. The last time the Vikings played the Bills, Josh Allen hurdled freaking Anthony Barr, and it was the talk of the town. Do we beat the Vikings? Is this the game that we guys? Let's take our homework glasses off. Are we beating the Vikings? Damn right, we're beating the Vikings. We're beating the Vikings. I don't know what you talk about. We're beating the Vikings. Here we go. The freaking Cleveland Browns. Now, hear me out on this Cleveland Browns team. Deshaun Watson is the big question mark. Here's what I've heard about this whole Deshaun Watson situation. The latest update. There's a very big possibility that Deshaun Watson actually plays this season. Why? Because of these 22 pending civil cases, it's a lot for them to go through. So if a suspension is to happen, the suspension will only happen in 2023 because they'll never actually get into court proceedings because there's so much going on. So it'll draw out into next year. So he may still be able to play in this game. So here's the deal. Browns, Bills. I got the Browns in this one. And you guys are probably going to say, well, it's because of Deshaun Watson. Nope, not at all because of Deshaun Watson. It's because of the two freaking disgusting running backs in the backfield, in Chubb and Hunt. Those two guys are problematic, and our problem is we have a lack in stopping the run, right? I'm looking at the teams that we're going to play. We're going to play Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon do not present the same issues that Hunt and Nick Chubb do, all right? Kansas City, nothing. Steelers have a good run game, but not great. The Ravens just don't have enough offensive pieces to really match up with us, right? You've got Deshaun Watson that's going to be on the squad. You got Amari Cooper. You got Njoku. So you still got some pieces. I think we lose this game against the Browns. We lose this one. So now, we are 10-1 right now. 4, 8, 9. So we're 9-1 at this point. So then we go against the Lions. This is what we're playing. Thanksgiving, 12:30. I think we take down the Lions. I don't think this is the game that we decide to that game that we lose. It's that game. No, we're not losing this game. So we're now 10-1. Is my math correct? My math is correct so far. Yeah. So 4, 7, 8, 9. We lose, and then we win against the Lions. We're 10-1. So now, Patriots. This is where we start playing the Patriots, Jets, and Dolphins. Do we lose one? Is this one of the? Are we sweeping the East? I think we give one up to the Dolphins. Nah, I can't even see that Tua Tagovailoa kills me, bro. That Tua guy, I don't know, man. I have a feeling that this one of these games is the one that we give up. So which is it? Are we losing to the Patriots the first game we play against the Patriots? Hell no, we're not. I'm not losing to them. So I say we're 11-1 after the Patriots. Then we play the Jets. Is the Jets the team that comes in and just shocks us and we're like, holy crap, what the hell just happened? Are we sweeping the East? I'm looking at everybody. Talk to me. Talk to me now. Are we sweeping the East? Shit, people talking about we're sweeping the East. Shoot. All right. I'm going by what you guys are telling me right now. If we're sweeping the East, then all right, let's roll. We're sweeping the East. So that gets us to 13-1. So now we got the Bears. The Bears ain't doing it for me. We're 14-1. Then we got the Bengals and the Patriots. Are we beating the Bengals? Or did the Bengals bring it to us? Because they've improved as well. They've improved on the O-line. Joe Burrow is nasty. Joe Mixon can run. They got a trio of receivers that are freaking amazing. I say we lose to the Bengals. Let's just say let's give it to the Bengals. So we're 14-2. And then we face the Patriots at the end of the game. It probably doesn't matter for them because they just getting beat down. So the Bills go 15-2 next year. This upcoming year, is that possible? Are you with it? Now, half of these wins are me saying these are the teams we're losing to, but a whole lot of it is I was looking at the comments to seeing where you guys see it, and you guys are sitting here telling me that we go 15-2. Now, if I were to now go back and look at teams where, okay, maybe we don't win this game, maybe we don't win that game. Now, one game that I think is going to obviously give us issues is that Kansas City game. That's a toss up. That's 50-50. Obviously, that Green Bay game, but I still give us the edge on Green Bay. It's about matchups. Don't forget, it's always about matchups. That Browns game is going to be a matchup issue. The Vikes game, I think that's one of those games. I'm going to throw it out there. That might be the game where it throws us off, right? You got Adam Thielen, you got Jefferson, you got Dalvin Cook on that squad. They've definitely improved on the defensive side of the ball. You got Harrison Phillips is out there. So maybe that's the one game that gets thrown like, yo, how do we lose that game? There's always that game. So maybe that's the game for us. So the alternate record. So if we lose there, like this is 14-3. So I say maybe 13-4. That could be an ideal situation. I think that's more realistic, between 13-4, 12-5, right? Where we lose like one game in the AFC East. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Dolphins squeak one and they take one win. In my personal, I think more realistically, I think it's between 12-5 and 13-4. Are you with me on that? 12-5, 13-4, or you guys are like, yo, bump that, man. That 15-2 record you had earlier is what we're doing. We'll see. Now, obviously, like during the offseason, we're gonna break down these games more, because right now, when I look at the Rams, that there's a few matchups that are gonna be pretty crazy. Titans, that run game matchup is gonna be pretty crazy. We just can't let Henry do what he does, because if we do, it's like, come on, man, the Titans are just gonna own us like that. No, we can't have that. We can't let that happen, man. Dolphins, Tua just doesn't. It's Tua's for me. It's the problem. Tua's the problem, and I just don't trust Tua. And if I'm a Dolphins fan, y'all, I don't care what. I mean, I don't know what social media team or who the social media person was with the Dolphins that put that fireable clip out. That's a fireable offense, what you just did, because you got the whole internet clowning your damn quarterback and your team. They put a freaking video up of Tua Tagovailoa dropping back, no one in coverage. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just, you're going against air. Dropping back, cocks back, throws a weak, lame duck, and they then slow-mo it, where the ball is just floating and floating and floating and floating. My man Tyreek Hill had to stop, turn back as if he was fielding a freaking punt. If that is the clip you guys want to put out to, you know what I mean, promote this Dolphins team, fam, shut everything down. Fire whoever did that and get yourself a new social media team. Not good. Shout out to my man Dave. Dave Myers was like, you know what? That was too easy, man. Dave Myers came up and edited that. They had that thing going and floating and floating and floating. My man clipped it and put Jordan Poyer picking that ball off and taking it back. Let's go, man. Shout out to my man Dave Myers with the BIB, man. Built in Buffalo. Anyway, it is what it is, folks. This is going to be a fun year, man. But 5 primetime games. 5 primetime games, man. Rams, Titans. I gotta bring that back. We got the Patriots later in the season. You know what I'm saying? Then we got, who else have we got? We have Green Bay. And then we've got the freaking Bengals. So I think we lose to the Bengals on prime. I think we beat the Rams. I think we beat the Titans. I think we beat the Patriots. Bengals is a 50. I mean, the Bengals we lose, and I think the Green Bay game is a 50-50. But I'll give ourselves the edge on that. So we go 4-1 on prime. That's not bad, because historically we're not really good on prime time. We don't do great on prime time. So this will be a nice one. This will be a nice one. Scott Van Loo, what's up, man? He goes, I say there are 3 teams that will give us a tough time: LA, Tennessee, Titans, and the Bengals. After that, the rest of the schedule, I say, are wins. So my man says we are going 14-3. 14-3. I respect it. Man. That's pretty. That could work. Snook Calterhina says, yo, we'll have 11-6 again this season. And that's also possible. You know what I mean? Injuries happen. Bozo situations happen where we just get in a funk and we lose 2 games in a row. Like, a lot of things could happen. Or this year is the year. We are destined to win. We'll see. We will see. So, folks, that's it for me, man. That's my time. I just wanted to come on here and talk about the schedule release. I think it's dope. I think that it's actually cool that, you know what I mean, everybody looks forward to the schedule release. I think it's really crazy too, right? When everybody's like, yo, just let me see this schedule release. We want to talk about it. So here we are talking about it. And I got 345 people watching with me. So appreciate it. Y'all coming through. Scott Blakely, what's up, my man? He says, yo, we're not losing a single effing game. I'm not delusional either. Our team is the best in the NFL with great depth. And that's my man, Scotty from the Chi-Town. He's telling you like it is. That's how he feels. So give me your final record prediction before I get out of here. My man, Ismael Manero. Yo, my show is with BIB on Sundays. Dave is great. Yo, that's my guy, Dave, man. shout out to my guys over at BIB doing their thing, man. Keep grinding it out. But Dave put that clip together. That was funny, man. That thing was hilarious. I was waiting for someone to do it. If I had the editing skills, I would have been all over that stuff. But I just don't. I can't edit for shit when it comes to video clips and all that stuff. It'd be a hot trash. That's what exactly would be. But folks, that's my time. I just want to come on here and chop it up with y'all. Tomorrow's show, I will not be having a show tomorrow because I came on tonight. You know what I'm saying? I still got family obligations and stuff. So don't be looking for the Rico report on Friday. It's not happening. It's going to be tonight. And then I'll see you guys back on Tuesday. And then obviously my man Z-Bot's going to be back on Monday. And then we go from there. So keep a lookout. There's gonna be more breakdowns and how we're gonna win this. I mean, this was just a quick run through, but really when we start kind of breaking these teams down in the matchups and stuff, because I mean, there's some matchups in this one that's gonna be very interesting. Like this KC, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. This Jets team is underrated. I keep telling you guys, don't sleep on this Jets team. They might be the one team that comes and squeaks a W out in the AFC East. You just never know, man. You just never freaking know. So that's it for me, guys. You guys have a fantastic rest of the evening. You guys enjoy yourselves. And I will catch you guys next week. So don't forget, no show tomorrow. Enjoy your Friday. And I will catch you on the flip side. And until next time, it's your boy. And I'm gone. You guys be good. You guys be great. And don't forget, man, hug everybody you love, man. And we out of here. So peace and love.
If you're a custodial supervisor at a local high school, you know that cleanliness is key and that the best place to get cleaning supplies is from Grainger. Grainger helps you stay fully stocked on the products you trust, from paper towels and disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Plus, you can rely on Grainger for easy reordering, so you never run out of what you need. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're a podcast host, listen up, this one's for you. My name is Allie Jackson. I'm the host of Finding Mr. Height, a dating and relationship podcast that I've been doing for 4 years now, sharing my positive and practical approach to dating that's built on my own life experience. And I wanted to share another experience that I've had, my secret behind monetizing my show. It's called Red Circle, and I was just telling my colleague about how much I love their platform. With Red Circle, not only am I getting a seamless hosting experience, but I also love the support I receive in ad sales. It's not just typical ad sales either. It's targeted opportunities based on my show and my life. And the platform is super simple. You just set your preferences and Red Circle matches you with sponsors that align with your show. You can vet every opportunity and their platform gives you great analytics. More recently too, my Red Circle team has brought me opportunities outside of my podcast on social media to really augment the podcast partnerships, bring them full circle. I just can't recommend them enough. If you want to give it a try, go to redcircle.com to get your free trial. That's redcircle.com for a free trial.